Today I want to talk about gearing up and winding down, or as we would call it in psychology, transitions between work and home. I want to start with a couple of examples. So a while ago I worked with a woman called Pam who was late 60s in a really emotionally demanding job. Every morning Pam would get to work before anyone else, and in her car she would turn up the music, crank it up full bore, and she would sing and dance. And that was her way of energizing to start the day. At the end of the day, another person that I worked with had a fabulous wind down, which used AC/DC. So she used to come home, and apparently she was quite tired when she came home and had children. And so what she would do is she would sit on the couch and she would put AC/DC on full bore and sit there, in her words, like a zombie. And the kids knew, do not come near mum until the music's off. Don't ask me why it was AC/DC, but it was her way of transitioning, because once the music went off, she was in mum mode and she was into doing all the things that we have to do when we're at home. So these are beautiful examples of transitions. And what we know, of course, is that the more we build those into our routine, the more we rewire our brain to gear up and wind down. So I'm sure that for a lot of you at the moment, you've used your transitions in a physical way around the drive or the bus or the walk to work. You know, traditionally people listen to music, they debrief on the way home with their partner so they don't have to talk about work when they get home. Sometimes it's a fork in the road, you know, once I reach that fork in the road, I'm now in work mode now or home mode now, whatever it might be. So if you're working from home at the moment then, because you haven't got that physical shift, you're going to have to think about, how am I going to get myself into that mindset shift? And it could even be that we could do something at work as well. And if we took Pam's example, maybe it's a silent disco at work. How cool would that be? And what a laugh would that be to start the day and getting ourselves geared up in the right mindset?